a runaway June bug in the night. I think I'm gonna feel that heat. Think I might cry. We can't keep it all bottled inside. I'm a runaway June bug in the night.
Hi, my name is Allie Sealey, and I'm here doing our brand new show, Music Around the Bay, and I brought two special guests with me. I have my really good friend, Bruce Brophy.
Hi.
And Paul Trombetta.
How you doing?
They are an acoustic duo out here. They also do things in other bands, and they are super talented and definitely people you should go see. I wanted to know what your guys' history was with music and how you kind of got started in the industry and certain things that kind of made you guys keep going and how you guys found each other.
All right.
Hey.
You start first.
Oh,
That was
okay.
long.
Well, I'll try to make that quick. I started playing piano at 3, trumpet at 4. Did those throughout my high school life, and then I started playing guitar at 16 when, my parents, they came from the old school, and they weren't really big on, they were into jazz and things like that. They weren't really big on rock and roll, so that was a struggle for me to get there. But, yeah, and then took it from there. Loved it my whole life.
Been going at it strong since.
Yeah, I started my junior year of high school. I was an art major too, and I actually went and got my art degree. Moved to Seattle, didn't like the art scene there, and just played with bands in Seattle. And then came back here, had a kid and 2 kids, and from there got a little bored, started it up again a few years later, and started a band called Fog 5 with a bunch of local dads.
Nice. That's awesome.
And then joined the Big Jangle, and then last couple of years I've started doing the acoustic thing, found
Yeah.
Paul, and we've been doing a lot of it lately.
And Paul, you do another band too, right? A couple other bands?
Yeah, I play with my brothers, the Trombetta brothers. I play with a band called the Reluctant Heroes that features a little guitar star from the Bay Area, Danny Jones, and my brother as well in that band. A few other great players. I'd just say keep an open mind. And like me and Bruce, we met through our mutual love of guitar effects.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just happened to answer an ad for a singer that his band was having. They had a benefit they wanted to cover in Pleasant Hill. And so I hit him up on that, and that's where it all started. And we started playing acoustic together after that. And
Yeah.
really more Bruce's niche than mine, and he really drew me into it and really got me. That's when I really, when I started playing with Bruce, that's when I really started playing acoustic guitar and playing it like it should be played and not like an electric guitar.
Yeah.
So I owe a lot to him for that, to get me into the, playing with him and watching him play and just being rhythmic. It's really important when you're an acoustic player is
Yeah.
have that rhythm going.
Might be down. Yep.
I definitely think that you rock in the acoustic guitar. You got a great voice. I
Yeah.
love watching you guys play.
He does.
Where are you guys playing coming up?
All right, I'm playing with my Tom Petty tribute band, the Big Jangle in Brentwood, this Saturday, January 20th. And then I'm playing in Lincoln with the Big Jangle again. And the 25th, I'm playing at Wise Girl with Dan DeShera. And the 26th, I'm playing with Paul again at Roxx on Main.
Awesome.
That's in Martinez.
Yes, in Martinez.
And what about you, Paul?
Oh, well, I've got this Friday, the 707 Club in Vallejo with the Reluctant Heroes, and 26 Roxx on the Main with Bruce and Martinez, and then on 27th, the Reluctant Heroes at the legendary Chuck's Corner in Pinole, California. And then moving ahead into the next month, just one little shot. Me and Bruce also have a gig on the 1st of February at Rocco's Pizzeria in Walnut Creek.
I love that pizza place.
It's a good place.
And Allie's been with us there several times.
Yeah.
Allie's
It's a good one.
Yeah.
I love that place. So good.
got some good video of you.
Aw.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
It's been fun. What is some of your advice for a new upcoming musician or artist?
To me or you?
Wow. There's so many genres these days. you know, what we do, the acoustic thing, I mean, it takes a lot of work. I mean, Brucey does a lot of canvassing for work, and, you know, that's, you know, be open to the whole thing. It's not just songwriting, it's not just playing, it's PR, it's, you know, doing a good job for people and having them have you back. That type of thing, you know, be a hard worker first and an artist second is what I would say. Is that, you know, fulfill people's expectations professionally, and you know, work hard, write your own songs, be open to styles, because, you know, there's just so much integrated today, and don't be afraid to integrate something new into your music if it's not something you hear today, because you don't know what's coming around the corner.
So good advice.
Yeah,
What
for
about
me,
you?
I would say a lot of networking, and just keep at it and find who's doing live music and just contact them and say, hey, I've got this band, I've got these. They'll say, hey, do you have anything? So you send them a YouTube video or something like that. And I've got some pretty good gigs by doing that. So, and just practicing and all that fun stuff.
You said something about writing your own songs. How do you go about writing your own songs, and what is that process for you guys?
Well, I'd say you'd be a great person to ask about
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Allie
Yeah,
Sealey
yeah,
is a
yeah,
great
yeah.
songwriter,
Yeah, exactly.
great songwriter, and she writes from her heart. That's a good place to start.
Yeah.
Write about what you know,
Yeah.
and be real. Maybe people will relate to it, maybe they won't, but at least you're being real and you're being true to yourself, and it sure feels good to tell your story in a song.
Aw, I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to add, Bruce?
For me, I try to convey the emotions instrumentally, because I do more of the finger style stuff, and that's what I do. And I just come up with ideas, and I try to create my vocal melodies with the guitar instead, because I'm not really singing it normally. So there you go.
Awesome. So a couple of key points for
Yeah.
songwriting would be authenticity, coming from your heart,
Yes,
because
definitely.
in the end, if you're true to yourself, then nothing else really matters.
Yes.
Yeah, and don't worry about trends, because they'll come and go, and you'll never be able to catch up with it anyways. So you might as well do what you want to do, and maybe your ship will come in, maybe it won't, but that's how life is.
I love that.
Mhm.
Has social media played a role in your outreach?
Yes, it has. For me, I create like those little Facebook events and stuff and remind people a lot about it. And I get really good turnouts from that. So,
Well, that's great.
yeah.
And do you guys use Facebook for live videos while you're playing at your gigs?
I don't use it live. People record live, and sometimes that's good and bad.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
sometimes they record exactly at the wrong spot. You're all like, no.
But yeah, it's nice when people record for you and then post it on your wall, and you don't have to do it yourself. It's nice to
Yeah.
have other people promote you a little bit too. But
Yeah.
yeah, Facebook has been great for us.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it gives you reach beyond your little town, and at the same time it helps in your little town. You can get keep your local contacts without having to go to email or texting. You can just post your events, and it's a much more efficient way to get out to people.
Yeah, I got a lot of followers through that, so it worked out really well for us.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so who are some of your influences?
Radio has a huge influence on me. I learned guitar playing to Rush, but I don't really play as much like Rush anymore. I just, all music is kind of an influence on me. I just kind of listen to everybody has something to say, and you can pick up on that.
That's so true. What about you?
Wow, I would agree. It's just everything I've ever heard. It doesn't have to be rock music. It doesn't have to be guitar music. Anything I've ever heard,
Yeah.
will influence you melodically. And boy, I came from the old school, the same old Jimmy Page, Jeff Beck, Richie Blackmore, Ronnie Montrose, Pat Travers. Those are the people, Dave Menichetti. Those are the only real guitar lessons I ever took was from Dave. But, those, I guess I loved those people. And they had a lot of variation to them, so it didn't keep you particularly in a niche. But, look for things that are outside your genre is a good way to go.
Yeah.
And, try to try styles that aren't within your style, and that will expand you, and that will make you a much better player, etc.
Awesome.
All right.
That's great advice. So it's been really fun having you guys. Thank you so much
Thank you.
for coming.
Thank you.
I think we should end on a very positive note. How about we play some notes?
That sounds good.
All right.
All right. Let's get our stuff.
All right. Break.
This is Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton. Spend my nights out in the bar room. Liquor was the only love I've ever known. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom, and brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Yeah, honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. For love in all the same old places.
Found the bottom of the bottle was always dry. But you poured out my heart, I didn't waste it. There's nothing like your love to get me high.
You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Yeah, yeah. Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. Yeah, yeah. Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Yeah, yeah. Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. As Tennessee whiskey. As Tennessee whiskey. It's Tennessee whiskey. It's Tennessee whiskey. It's Tennessee whiskey. The biggest piece of advice we can give you is to warm up before you play.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. Well, do you want to try? Can we try one more song and just see if we?
Sure, that would be good.
Yeah. Let's do another one. Mary Jane. They're good at this.
Up tall, and she grew up right with the Indiana boys and the Indiana nights. Well, she moved down here at the age of 18. Blew the boys away with more than they seen. I was introduced and we both started grieving. I said I dig you, baby, but I gotta keep moving on. Keep moving on. Last dance with Mary Jane. One more time to kill the pain. Well, I feel summer creeping in and I'm tired of this town again. Keep moving on. Well, I don't know, but I've been told you never slow down, you never get old. Tired of screwing up, I'm tired of going down. Tired of myself, I'm tired of this town. Oh my mind, oh hell yes. Put on that party dress. Buy me a drink, sing me a song. Take me as I come, cause I can't stay long. Last dance with Mary Jane. One more time to kill the pain. I feel summer creeping in and I'm tired of this town again. Keep moving on. Ooh. Market Square. She's standing in her underwear, looking down from a hotel room. Nighttime will be coming soon. Oh my, my, oh hell yes. You gotta put on that party dress. I was too cold to cry when I woke up alone. I hit my last number and I walked to the road. Last dance with Mary Jane. One more time to kill the pain. I feel summer creeping in and I'm tired of this town again. We keep moving on.
This is Allie Sealey with Music Around the Bay. I want to thank you guys so much for coming on. Again, this is Bruce Brophy and Paul Trombetta. They are so awesome and so talented. If you're interested in being a part of this show, please feel free to contact us, and we will get back to you really soon.
All right.
Thanks, guys.